All right, hello students. Welcome to another Thursday. Not only is it Thursday and the last day this week, we do not have school tomorrow on Friday, but it's also the last day of April. You guys are down to one full month of being fifth graders, and then you have like 3 days in June, 2.5. Anywho, today's assignment, you will be on pages 841 and 842. You'll be doing the odds on 8 to 41, and I'm trying to get you guys to do more of the story problems, but do the best you can there. On today's lesson, most of you guys did a great job with what you were doing. We struggled a little bit with pints to gallons. Don't panic about it. Do the best you can there. Also, I want to mention, I'll probably mention on the reading one as well. I mentioned this last week, but a parent wisely mentioned again, there are due dates mentioned on the Moodle document. Our pages look a little bit different. On my page, they're off to the right and then down on the side. Do not panic about those due dates. As I've discussed a handful of times, the due dates are so flexible with, well, to be honest, they're fairly flexible at school at this point in time. You get into, I don't know, late middle school or high school, it might change a little bit, but I'm definitely with online. So please continue to be engaged. You're going to be working again today with pints, cups, quarts, and gallons. Continuing to solidify your ability to convert those different measurements. There's a key concept on page 839. It'll be basically what I gave you guys yesterday on the Moodle. It's like exactly the same thing. They just waited a day. I've screenshot it and put it into our math area, but I'm also mentioning it, and it's in your book. But those of you who don't have that book, it's gone. But I do have some lovely examples here for you again today, since you were doing odds. I have the handy little piece of paper here that has, I think I'm more comfortable over here today, that has some examples from the evens. So here is number 4, question number 4, and you can see that it starts off with 5 cups. And not 5 cups, but 5 cups, the measurement. And if we're not sure what 5 cups is, remember right here, it is 8 ounces. And it says today, it'll say FL ounces. Think of it as fluid ounces. That's still just ounces like we've been talking about. And 1 cup is 8 ounces. So we have 5 cups. So we're simply doing 8 times 5 gives us 40. And we end up with 40 fluid ounces there. Again, just to kind of talk through that again. We're starting with the 5 cups. Each cup has 8 ounces, and there's 5 of them. So we do the 8 times 5, which gives us 40. That is number 4. If you have any questions right now, I can't hear you, but please send them to me. So there's that. Then we have number 6. We have number 6 as well. And maybe I was taller, it'd help, but I'm not, so be it. So this time we have 50 cups. Oh no, it's such a big number, we're scared. No, we're not. We have 50 cups and we need to turn into pints. Again, we have written here, and this will be on that page number 839. Again, that key will be on there. And you had it yesterday on a Wednesday, but it's on this page as well again. So we start off 50 cups, we need to turn into pints. We see here 1 cup still equals 8 ounces. The PT comes like point, but it's for pints. And 1 pint equals 16 ounces. So you can kind of see it's a double. And here I have it written down that 2 cups equals 1 pint. And so 2 cups, 1 pint, or 1 pint equals 2 cups, however you want to say that. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our cups, and we have 50 of them. We're going to cut it in half. And so we're simply dividing it by 2. I'm not trying to be offensive by saying simply, just that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take 50, divide it by 2, and we end up with 25 pints. Again, a cup is half the size of a pint. 8 is half of 16. So we're going to take those cups, cut them in half, divide them by 2, end up with 25 pints. That's number 6. There it goes. Number 8. Here's number 8, another even one because you guys are doing the odds. And I love it. This time we're starting off for gallons. Gallons is a larger unit of measure, which maybe is why we're struggling. And struggle is a big word, but those of you that got your work in today, and there was that was our hang up with gallons. And again, I think it was to pints. But in this one, we're taking gallons down to fluid ounces. and we have 2 gallons. So how many ounces in that is that? And again, this will be on your key on page 839. And also it's information from yesterday. So you have 1 gallon equals 128 ounces. But we're not trying to figure out 1 gallon, trying to figure out 2 gallons. So in this case, we're going to take 128. You could add 128 plus 128, or you could do 128 times 2, and we end up with 256. So 2 gallons equals 256 fluid ounces. There that is. Yeah, I've copied all these and put them in the Moodle document. So anyway, trying to add some humor to this. Number 12. Number 12 has a few more steps to it. Number 12, we have 68 pints. And the question is, how many gallons is that? This is a great one because it doesn't turn out even. Meaning it's not going to turn out into an even amount of gallons. So we're going to have some leftovers. But what does that leftover represent? So again, we have 1 pint equals 16 ounces. I'm throwing the quarts in here as well. If it doesn't help you, ignore it, but hopefully it will help you. So 1 quart, and we talked about this yesterday, quart, think of a quarter going into $1. There's 4 of them, so 4 quarts equal a gallon. But in this case, we're talking pints. Pint is 16 ounces, quart is 13 ounces, 32 ounces. 4 quarts equals 1 gallon. And since a pint is half the size of a quart, 2 pints equals 1 quart. So therefore, 8 pints equals 1 gallon. And so I broke this up because I have my skip counting decently down in my mind, my math fluency with multiplication facts. And I know that I cannot times 8 by anything and get 68, not by a whole number. But I know 8 times 8 equals 64. So what I did here is I did 64 divided by 8, and I end up with that 8. But I still need to do something with the other 8, with the other 4 pints. And so what you see over here, so 4 pints are left. 8 pints equals a gallon. So what does 4 pints equal? And so 4 pints equals a half a gallon. So 68 pints turns into 8.5 gallons. If you're at 8.4, that wouldn't quite be it. If you're at 8.5 gallons, that would be okay, because 0.5, remember your decimals, that is a half. Again, a little more writing there, a little more steps there. Pint is half the size of a quart, so it takes 8 pints. Equal a gallon. That is that. That is that. I hope these have helped you. Not a whole lot of you guys watched the video yesterday. I'm trying to get it down into a written form on the Moodle document, and then also in a video form. Hopefully you're looking at one of those. If you're not and you're solving it, great. If you're not solving them, and I'm letting some of you know. And again, what I'm supposed to be focusing on, what I've been told, so what I'm telling some of you guys, please stay engaged. Please continue to work through them. Show me your work. Show me how things are going. And again, as I mentioned, umpteen times, the grading is going to be a little bit different this quarter because everything is different this quarter. But anyway, stay engaged. Continue to work through them. It is Thursday. Congratulations. April is gone after today, or after you get these assignments done. Maybe an hour and a half. Again, some of you guys are getting done, 9:30, 10 o'clock, which is great. Please continue. Yeah, forget the writing at this point in time. This is a math video. That's your math work. Happy Thursday. Have you heard of May Day? It used to be a big deal. Still on a calendar somewhere. But anyway, May Day is coming up on Friday. No school on Friday. Take care. Work hard. Do your best. Chatting with you out there through email and your comments. Take care. Goodbye.